development, crisis management, that sort of thing. I call myself an accidental writer because I never ever in my life ever said I'm going to be a writer. Just so happens I was burned out in ministry, and I went somewhere to preach, and this pastor said something very crude to me, and I just went back home, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and write a book about how these men treat women in the ministry, and I don't care who gets mad. So I'm like, I'm typing with my feet, and you know, I'm angry. I mean, hands are flying, and but this is how God orchestrates things. While I'm in South Carolina, angry and writing, my daughter was at Howard University, working at a television station, Howard, WHUR, I think it is. Yeah, television station, and they sent her on an assignment, and the assignment was to interview Victoria Christopher Murray. And she got to the book signing, and nobody showed up. She said absolutely no one showed up, which is, if you know Victoria, that's unusual. But she said nobody showed up at the Howard bookstore to the book signing. It was just two of them sitting there for 2 hours talking, and she found that Victoria's a Delta, I'm a Delta. So we just got talking. My daughter comes back home, and she said, you know, I met this author, she a sorrow, you know, and I got your book. She said, this book, and, you know, it was signed to me and all this stuff. And the Delta National Convention was in Philadelphia, I believe. So when we went to the National Convention, I hear in the mass of thousands of people, I hear somebody call my sister's name, and my daughter's name was Victoria. And so, to make a long story short, my daughter was like, you know, my mom wrote this book. And I'm thinking, what are you saying that for? That's just garbage, because by then I'm over my anger. And so it just became garbage to me, something fun I did. And I told her, she asked me the name, and I told her the name. And she said, I like that, I'm gonna get it published. So she began to mentor me through the process. And I got 3 book offers on the first thing. I followed all her directions. And I tell people that all the time, when people are mentoring you, God sent people in your life, do what they say. Don't cuss them out and walk away, because I've had that happen to me. You know, just follow directions, because they're there for a reason. And I followed all her directions, whatever she told me to do, attorney-wise, you know, contract-wise, editor-wise, I did it. Not really thinking that anybody would buy my book. And when I saw that the book, the first day had sold out, the first print on the first day, I was quite shocked, because I was like, really? People bought this book? So that's basically my testimony. My friend, she's going on to be with the Lord now, she called me up screaming, release date, and I'm like, what are you screaming about? She was like, your book is #1. I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, idiot, your book's #1. Like, just, I was like, okay, #1 on what? And, because I never read Christian fiction before. I never read anything outside of 12 Steps to the Kingdom, you know, 15 Steps to Your Deliverance. It's all about ministry stuff, you know, that kind of stuff. But when I began to read Christian fiction, I found something new that fed me, unlike all those other books did. So I just continued on. I never really took writing seriously. It's just something that I did to relieve stress. But God has blessed it. It opened up doors for ministry for me in other places, preaching, workshops, that sort of thing. It has connected me to different people who would not have spoken to me had I not been an author. So it's been a real blessing. I got some new things that's coming along next year. If you're real strict on your Christian fiction, don't get my next book. I'm telling you that now, just don't get it. I call it street lit. I call it street lit with a Christian flair. It's called Smooth Black. And he's an urban farmer, which is different. But he's an urban farmer living in the trap. And everybody who lives in the trap don't speak the King's English, especially if they don't go to church. So if you expect the King's English all the way through this book, don't.
Can I just say, I love urban farmer living